Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is AfroLuigi, and we are back in X to the Threat. I actually got it right this time. Where we left off last time is we had just gotten a hold of some sort of scanner device. I can't remember the exact specifics of the name, and we are on our way to Niana's hideout to look for uh,
Julian,
no,
what are
no.
you doing? Please follow me back to the red route.
Who am I following? I don't know. But we just got a message. Let's read it. Hello, Julian. Ban here again. Elena and I still feel it would be wise for you to make some time to build up a decent base of both factories you own as well as credits freely available to you. I know you're on your way to Yana's hideout, but you should still use this time you have now wisely. Trade and expand your credit balance as far as possible. Your ship should be upgraded as much as possible to allow for the best chances. Should you encounter hostile forces, there can and will be times when you will be thankful for the extra resources you have accumulated. Be prepared. Niana's hideout will still be there once you have added a few credits and perhaps a few factories or ship upgrades to your name. I've taken the opportunity of getting in touch with Saya and Brett to let them know you may be a little late. No need, I already have a bunch of stations and a heavily armed fighter craft. And we are on our way to the red sector. I don't know where Saya is. She seems to be complaining that we're late, despite the fact that where there's that jump gate we're approaching, which I should probably turn off the autopilot because I'm not programmed to go through the gate, just to fly in front of it. So let's do that. Full speed. We're already at full speed. And we are on our way through the gate. Whoops. Full speed. And here we go. We are into, I guess, once we're into to split fire, she'll complain less. Niana's hideout is over to the east of Dana's chance, I think. Let's just go through here. Yeah, I'm pretty... Hideout definitely sounds like the name of a pirate sector. Biology's journal amongst Stress Treaty. So let's actually... Oh, once we're through the grate, I'll turn on the autopilot to fly us to Dana's chance.
Entering system. Split fire.
Very good. Navigation. That's not navigation. That's navigation. Do I have a move to position? Sorry about that.
Autopilot activated.
Turn on the SATA drive. And off we go. To the red sector, I think. This may be off to a bad start. As I see Kha'ak swarm, which is actually splitting up. We have one on our ass.
Recording started.
Whoa.
Recording
I'm not sure what that button does. No, I don't want to eject out. Where's the button for nearest target? I don't know.
Autopilot off.
Oh, it's not actually targeting me. Perfect. What is it? It's a...
No aim.
Perfect. It is off us. Let's get back to
Autopilot activated.
flying away. So we just blew up our first unknown enemy vessel, fighter craft, scout level. Not that impressive, but oh well. And there's Dennis' chance. No, not Dennis' chance. Our first sector is Brennan's Triumph. Where is our, where's Saya, I wonder? Nada's hideout. That actually might be Argon space. It's been a while since I played any of the X3 games. I remember visiting Niana's hideout fairly often. No. For some reason I'm associating Niana's hideout with solar power
Entering
plants.
system. Brennan's Triumph.
Okay, nothing's happening here. Let's look at our message log to see what it says. Looks like she's not to make those credits, or maybe something you might want to strafe drive extension. We've already read that. Go fly with Saya to Niana's hideout on the red route through a dangerous xenon sector. Oh. Through a dangerous xenon section. I am seeing a directed energy weapon dead ahead, like a laser. You guys see that? It's a little white line ahead of us. There might be an Kha'ak ship dead ahead. Bring out the map and watch. There's a crate there, which is where that little greenish square is. Unknown enemy ship, a fighter craft. Looks like that's it. Let's take a risk, shall we?
Split Kaima boron mosquito. Split boron mosquito. Split
Someone blew it up.
Kaima.
No, someone blew it up. Or it flew. It was so high up off the thing. Look, it's looking like someone blew it up though. That's disappointing. I was hoping to attack it myself. In we go through the gate. Niana's hideout. Niana's hideout. This is bugging me now.
Entering system. Dana's chance.
Okay, we don't need the autopilot anymore.
Autopilot off.
Okay, full speed. Alright, flying manually, we need to wait till we're at a certain distance away from the gate before we can turn it on. There we go. Now, let's see, how are my stations doing? No problems. Let me guess, his resource buying thing has gone. Own ship? Yep, the crystal purchaser has been just killed off. So at some point I'm going to have to fly back there and buy him a new ship. But it can wait. That station wasn't making me much credits anyways. That's unfortunate. So that's one thing I'm not liking about the solar power plant. And I was doing some more reading on the forum. It looks like the solar power plants were nerfed a little, so they don't make quite as much money. So it makes no difference. Most of my money is still coming from every other station I have. The wheat farms, the biogas. And eventually I'm going to be adding Teladium to it. And a couple more biogas factories in Pyramid space. Because that's how you make money. It's disappointing that the solar power plant, I don't think has made enough money to buy off all the money I've sunk into, to pay off all the money I've sunk into it. But that's investing for you. You can't always make a profit. Sometimes you lose out.
Entering system. Nopilios's memorial.
Okay. Is Saya actually with us? No, she's missing. Niana's hideout. I'm starting to think it was an Argon sector just west of Omicron Lyrae or Lyrae. That seems more correct. Why are all these split? Oh right, we're heading to split space. That's why there's so many here. The split and the parent trade amongst each other, and they like each other, so that explains why there's so many split ships. And I'm seeing a small swarm down there, behind the panel now.
No wingman available.
I don't want to use my wingman if I had any. Pirate ship, unknown enemy ship. Unknown enemy ship's a scout. So far we haven't had much problems with the Kha'ak race. And we made some profit off the pirate. Well, we didn't make any profit off the pirates because we don't have a police license, but we got the parent to like us from it. I can't remember where I'm actually going. Next we have a pirate sector. Yeah, after the the pirate sector will have a gate to split space, and in X3 it had a south gate, I think. I should have looked at a map, that occurs to me.
Entering system. Hatikva's faith.
There's the east gate, which I think that leads to split space. We don't want to go there, so let's keep going east. And what is that? Two pirate heavy fighter craft. Got to keep on a map eye out for them to make sure they don't try to kill us. Where is the SATA display? Oh, it's up there at the top. There's that 2 gauges directly above the HUD. Pirates are over there. In that general direction of the gate. There we go. And I think we're passing them by. Yep, they're not moving to engage. But I still see some Kha'ak ships over there on the west. What I say must be sounding dirty, but I'm really trying to pronunciate the KH noise and the A's, not make it sound like a different word, which is which is usually a cruel word. What I meant, not cruel, crude word. Federal Argon Wharf. Oh, I was gonna sell that guy because I have no use for him. Done. Ship destroyed. No, it wasn't destroyed. It was sold. What are you having problems with? Do you have a... Oh. Guess this guy had his fighter blown up.
New price selected. New
Let's
price
do that
selected.
and we'll still be making money. Won't be making as much as I'd like, but it'll start making money up to the point where I can go give it a new freighter. And then we can drop the price down on it again. That's one thing. With the I really enjoyed about X Rebirth is that the freighters are fairly large and can usually defend themselves from the random fighter wing. It's when the Xenons start attacking and show up with their destroyers and stuff I start having problems. Speaking of which, we passed the Xenon sector actually with no problems. Because the Xenon sector was back a couple. Okay, where are we?
Entering system. Alatna Hill.
This is Argon space. So yeah, if we go... Okay, I know where... Yeah, I was right. Nyana's hideout is Argon's the word I'm looking for. It's an Argon system. To the east, if we go south a bunch, we'll be hitting... I wonder if the unknown sector is available here. Here we go. Because there's a shortcut, not really a shortcut, to the east of one of these gates. It opens up to a fairly large unknown sector. Should look this up, but we are now reaching into the second string of Argon. Because to the south there is a boron region. To the east of that is Talati. And then there is another... Then there's... Okay, yeah, I know exactly where we're going. So yeah. Just took me a while for my memory to refresh. So Argon 2 south, followed by 2 boron east, then north, east, west through 3 Talati systems, then through 1 Xenon sector, and then 1 or 2 east for Argon systems. It's bad that I have that off the top of my head. That once my memory got prompted, I knew that from memory. That is actually really bad. You know I've sunk a lot of time into these. Light of Heart, or the one south of here was the one with the unknown sector? No idea. Let's go one more south and see if I remember. Come on. Come on. There we go. There's a full capital ship right there in front of us. Can we just fly underneath it without it ramming us? Yep. I hope. Don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. We've engaged proximity. Which is good because I won't have time to react. We're watching it. Come on. Ooh, it stuck its nose down. There we go. We made it past. Safe and sound. This is the farthest actually I've explored in X2-3 as well. I wasn't aware these sectors were in it. I knew a few of them made it into a few sectors made it into a extension. I'm just not sure which ones. But I guess X2. I wonder how far. Did X3 Reunion have a slightly different map? Maybe. Did it have? Was it the north? Yeah, it had the northeastern section. So yeah, I know. So my knowledge of the map is coming in handy. Because X3 had a northern east section that this one didn't have. I wish I could engage Zeta through this section here. Or do I have a boost? No, boosters didn't come in till X3 somewhere. Which is disappointing. That's one thing about these games is they're really slow paced.
Entering system, Montalar.
Just trying to look through that nebula for a gate.
Video enhancement goggles not
I'm
installed.
not seeing anything. Like I'm leaning up all close to the monitor, trying to look for an errant pixel. You know what? Let's go that way, because I'm pretty sure it's this system here. Watch as I'm horribly wrong. Hopefully this nebula isn't dangerous. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Now that I'm far, let's go a bit more south. Actually, let's keep going south in this way. Once I'm close enough to the x-axis, we're going to open up the navigation menu, fly to position, Montalar, highlight one of the gates, and we're going to set ourselves way about 200 kilometers that way.
Autopilot activated.
We are looking for a jump gate. Okay, we're coming out of the far side of the nebula. I think it was like 100 or 150 kilometers out this way. We're already at 60 out and haven't seen it yet. $70 out, still no sign of it. Might not exist in this game, which in this case I feel really stupid. Where are you? If we haven't seen it by 150 kilometers out, I'm going to turn this ship around. That's 100 kilometers out. Still no sign of her. No, I don't think she's out here in this game. No sign. 140. Okay, not in this game. There, yeah, so that's disappointing. It's hoping for a nice shortcut, but instead I took the long way out.
Autopilot activated.
And we can still see these gates out here. So yeah, if that unknown gate was out there, we'd have seen it by now.
Autopilot off.
There. So I'm gonna cut here, and that'll be it for this episode. And I'll cut back for the next episode when I'm at the unknown gate. No, not the unknown, the Xenon sector, and I'll show you guys me going through that, just so you guys get a sense of how long this takes. We started off just outside the north gate in Priest Rings, and we went through Splitfire, Brennan's Triumph, Dana's Chance, Nopiliel's Memorial, Hatiflak's Fate, Aladna Hill, Light of Heart, and we are now in Montalar. And that will be a Boron sector up ahead. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.